Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt calmer, like the walls themselves were wrapping you in a soft embrace? That almost magical sense of comfort isn't random. It's a blend of design, psychology, and how our senses process our surroundings. The truth is, your home has the power to shape your mood, influence your habits, and even affect your long-term happiness. And creating a cozy environment isn't just about aesthetics. It's about building a sanctuary that actively supports your well-being. In this video, we're exploring the psychology of cozy. We'll look at why certain spaces make you feel instantly relaxed, how lighting and textures influence your emotions, and why a happy home is often a cozy home. Along the way, we'll dive into fresh 2025 design ideas, like warm minimalism, Hygge living, and biophilic design that blend beauty with purpose. Think of this as more than interior design. It's about designing joy into your everyday routine, whether you live in a studio apartment, a family home, or even just want to refresh one corner of your space. And here's the best part. You don't need a big budget or a giant house to create happiness. The secret is understanding how small, thoughtful choices have a big psychological impact. So, if you've ever wanted your home to feel more like your personal retreat, stay tuned. And if you enjoy exploring home design through the lens of happiness and wellness, be sure to like this video, subscribe, and let's take this cozy journey together. Segment 1. Why cozy matters for happiness. When we talk about coziness, we're really talking about how our brains and bodies respond to our environment. Studies in psychology consistently show that our surroundings directly influence stress levels, creativity, and even sleep quality. A harsh or cluttered room can make you feel restless and unfocused, while a warm, inviting space can trigger a sense of calm and belonging. Cozy isn't just nice, it's essential for emotional well-being. The concept of Hygge living, a Danish idea that emphasizes comfort, togetherness, and joy in simple things, has become a global inspiration for this reason. Similarly, the warm minimalist trend for 2025 is about stripping away unnecessary clutter while still keeping softness and personality in your home. Instead of cold, empty spaces, you create a balance of functionality and comfort. Picture a clean living room with a soft rug, natural wood accents, and a few treasured objects that spark joy, simple but deeply soothing. Another psychological layer to coziness is the sense of safety it provides. When you curl up in a favorite chair with a blanket, your body produces oxytocin, the bonding hormone that signals trust and comfort. This isn't just metaphorical, it's biology at work. Cozy environments literally shift your nervous system into a more relaxed state, reducing stress and fostering connection with yourself and others. And here's something exciting. Cozy design is now merging with sustainability. By using reclaimed wood, organic fabrics, eco-friendly lighting, and recycled materials, you're not only making your home more inviting, but also aligning your environment with your values. In 2025, cozy design is no longer just about comfort. It's about conscious living that makes both you and the planet a little happier. Segment 2. The Transformative Power of Lighting. Lighting is one of the most underestimated design elements, yet it has one of the biggest psychological impacts. Bright, artificial lighting can be energizing during the day, but when it's too harsh, it also increases stress and disrupts your natural circadian rhythm. On the other hand, soft, warm lighting signals to your brain that it's time to wind down, allowing your body to relax and prepare for rest. That's why cozy spaces always have layered lighting. Think of overhead lights for tasks, floor lamps for ambience, candles for warmth, and maybe even fairy lights to bring a playful glow. Each layer adds depth and emotion to the room. In fact, in 2025, biophilic lighting is one of the most talked about trends. Lighting that mimics the natural rhythm of daylight indoors. Smart systems can now automatically shift from energizing cool tones in the morning to warm golden hues at night, helping your body stay in sync with nature even if you live in a city apartment. Practical design tip. Instead of relying only on one ceiling fixture, scatter multiple smaller light sources throughout your space. Imagine a cozy reading corner lit by a vintage lamp, a dining table highlighted by a pendant light with a soft glow, or string lights lining your balcony. These pockets of light create intimate zones that invite you to slow down and enjoy your environment. And of course, nothing beats natural light. Pull back those heavy curtains, use mirrors to reflect sunshine deeper into your rooms. And if possible, design your furniture layout to maximize exposure to daylight. Sunlight naturally boosts serotonin, the happiness hormone. When your home is filled with natural brightness during the day and calming warm tones in the evening, it feels like your environment is in rhythm with your emotions. Segment 3: Textures, Colors, and Sensory Design. Cozy design is as much about how things feel as how they look. Our sense of touch plays a massive role in how we experience comfort. Soft textures signal safety, warmth, and relaxation. Imagine sinking into a velvet pillow, wrapping yourself in a chunky knit blanket, or brushing your hand across a rustic wooden table. Each texture tells your brain, you're safe, you're comfortable, you can rest here. But it's not just texture. Color psychology is equally powerful. In 2025, earthy tones like terracotta, clay beige, and sage green are trending because they evoke stability and calmness. Meanwhile, deeper hues like midnight blue or warm mustard add richness without overwhelming the senses. For a cozy bedroom, soft muted tones are ideal, creating a nest-like effect. For social spaces like the living room, mixing neutrals with pops of color keeps things vibrant but still comforting. Scents and sounds are also key players in sensory design. A diffuser with lavender or cedarwood essential oil can help reduce stress, while background sounds like gentle rain recordings or acoustic music create a cocoon-like feeling. These subtle layers work together, so instead of just seeing coziness, you're fully immersed in it with all your senses. An innovative approach gaining popularity this year is called sensory zoning. Instead of designing each room only for function, you design for the mood you want. Your home office could have invigorating colors and energizing citrus scents, while your living room leans into calming textures, dimmed lighting, and earthy aromas. By intentionally shaping the sensory experience, you create zones that help your brain shift gears naturally. Segment 4: Decluttering an emotional space. Here's the thing, cozy doesn't mean filling every corner with stuff. In fact, clutter is one of the biggest enemies of happiness at home. Psychologists have found that messy, overcrowded spaces can actually raise cortisol levels, the stress hormone, because your brain subconsciously processes every object in your field of vision. A cozy environment requires balance. Enough items to feel warm and personal, but enough open space to breathe. That's why the concept of the cozy minimalist is trending. It's not about stark white walls or empty rooms. It's about intentional living. You surround yourself with what truly adds value and comfort, and let go of what doesn't. A simple exercise to start. Choose one surface in your home, like a nightstand or coffee table, and clear it off completely. Then, add back only 1 or 2 items that bring you joy, like a candle or a favorite photo. Instantly, the space feels calmer. Storage can be part of the design solution too. Woven baskets, vintage trunks, floating shelves, and built-in cabinets all keep clutter under control while adding warmth and style. The goal isn't perfection, it's creating a space that looks lived in but not overwhelming. Coziness thrives in balance, visually calm but emotionally rich. And in 2025, many people are also embracing digital decluttering. That means setting aside zones in your home where screens don't dominate, like a phone-free dining area or a small reading nook with no TV. These mindful spaces help you reconnect with yourself and others, reducing mental fatigue and making your home feel more like a sanctuary than a workspace. Segment 5. Bringing nature indoors. One of the most powerful ways to boost coziness and happiness is to bring the outside in. Psychologists call this biophilic design, and it's rooted in the idea that humans are hardwired to feel calmer and more focused when surrounded by nature. Even a small dose of greenery, like a potted plant on your desk, can reduce stress and improve productivity. Indoor gardens, vertical planters, and low-maintenance houseplants are huge trends right now. They don't just look beautiful, they purify the air and create a sense of vitality. If you don't have space for large plants, try smaller ones like succulents or a compact herb garden in your kitchen. The act of caring for plants also fosters mindfulness, helping you slow down in an otherwise busy world. Natural materials are another way to weave nature into your home. Reclaimed wood furniture, bamboo blinds, stone countertops, and rattan accents add warmth and authenticity. Pair these with soft, organic fabrics like cotton or linen to create a balanced, grounded environment. Cozy isn't just visual, it's tactile, and natural textures send calming signals to your brain. And don't overlook outdoor spaces. Even the smallest balcony or backyard can become a cozy sanctuary with a few thoughtful touches. Add string lights, a chair with plush cushions, and a couple of potted plants. Suddenly, you have a mini retreat where you can sip morning coffee or watch the sunset. Extending coziness outdoors connects you more deeply to nature and expands the footprint of your happy home. At its core, the psychology of cozy is about designing for happiness, not perfection. It's about creating spaces where your nervous system can rest, your senses feel nurtured, and your mind finds clarity. From lighting and textures to decluttering and nature, each choice you make shapes not only your environment, but also your emotional well-being. The beauty of cozy design is that it's deeply personal. What feels cozy to you might not feel cozy to someone else, and that's the point. Cozy isn't a one-size-fits-all style. It's the blanket that smells like home, the corner where you always read your favorite book, the scent that instantly makes you exhale. Happiness comes from layering those personal touches until your space feels uniquely yours. So, start small. Light a candle in the evening, clear one cluttered corner, or add a soft throw to your sofa. Over time, these little changes add up, transforming your home into a supportive, joyful sanctuary. You'll notice yourself feeling calmer, sleeping better, and enjoying everyday moments more deeply. That's the real magic of cozy. It turns your house into a place where happiness thrives. If this video gave you inspiration, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more home design and wellness tips, and share in the comments what makes your home feel the coziest. I'd love to hear your personal cozy secrets. Until next time, may your home always be the place where happiness begins.